Today we are putting two Suunto watches head to head, the Suunto Vertical 2 versus Suunto Race 2. We will walk you through how they differ in price, design, battery navigation, sensors, training features, and help you decide which one fits you better. So links to both watches are in the descriptions, so let's get into it. First we have the price. The Race 2 is more affordable in Suunto lineup. The steel version sells for about $499 and the titanium version is about $599. That makes it a mid to high-end watches for serious athletes. The Vertical 2 is priced higher. It's positioned as a premium adventure watch. Because the Vertical 2 includes more features, navigation, flashlight, mapping, etc. You pay extra. So one of your first decision is whether for the extra capabilities in Vertical 2 are worth the added cost for your use. Design and display. Race 2 is lighter and thinner compared to the many performance watches, with a 1.5-inch AMOLED display that's bright and sharp. The case is sleeker, and Suunto made tweaks so it's more comfortable on the wrist. The display reaches up to 2000 nits brightness, making it visible even under strong sunlight. Race 2 uses full AMOLED plus 3 side buttons. Vertical 2 also offers a 1.5-inch AMOLED screen with a crisp resolution and a good brightness. It shares rugged design traits, sphere glass, robust case construction, and the compatibility with interchangeable bands. Vertical sits in the more adventure watch territory, so its build is a little more oriented to durability over the minimalism. In head-to-head, Race 2 may feel more comfortably sized for everyday wear, while Vertical 2 leans tougher and more tool-like. Battery and charging. Battery life is a big battleground. Race 2 delivers excellent numbers, about 50 yards in full GPS dual band mode, and in smartwatch mode it can stretch up to around 16 to 18 days, depending on settings. It also supports extended tour modes for even longer use. Vertical 2, despite its features, set maps, navigation, sensors, also packs strong endurance. In full GPS mode with all the sensors, it can last around 65 hours. And in the lighter modes, it stretches for beyond its smartwatch mode, can reach mid-days of the use. In practice, for loaded use, navigation plus sensors plus display always on, Vertical 2 will likely drain faster than the Race 2 in the lighter use. But Vertical gives you more headroom because of battery modes and the optimization. If battery life under heavy use is critical to you, say for the multi-day hiking or the long ultras, Race 2 already gives strong performance, but Vertical 2 may gives you slightly more flexibility when pushing features. Navigation and maps. Race 2 supports offline maps. You can download areas via the Suunto app and then follow routes on the watch. You will see elevation, track lines, and the guidance during a workout. The map interface is responsive, and the navigation works well for runners and the triathletes. The navigation tools are solid, through not overflowing with extras. Vertical 2, in contrast, adds more advanced navigation support, more map detail handling of the terrain, mapping built for the adventure use, and more robust route visualization. Vertical 2 may offer deeper map rendering, more zoom levels, better topographic depth, and more confidence in wild environments. However, it still may lack full auto rerouting. If you deviate in many scenarios, Race 2 gives you an essential Vertical 2, gives you extra confidence and polish in the navigating complicated terrain. Sensors and accuracy. Race 2 uses a new optical heart rate sensor which is better than the prior Suunto watches. In many workouts, it tracks close to the chest straps. Though occasionally at extreme bursts you might see divergence. Its GPS is dual band, multi-satellite, giving solid tracking in open trails. Some minor GPS deviations appears under challenging terrain. Vertical 2 upgrades sensors and the processing further. Its heart rate tracking is stronger, GPS accuracy is higher, especially in the challenging environments. The internal chip is more capable, so transitions, map spinning, responsiveness feel faster and smoother. Vertical sensors, fusion, altimeter, barometer, compass is emphasized more strongly, giving you better consistency across mountains, climbs, descents, so far sensors precision and the performance. Vertical 2 may have the edge through Race 2 is already doing very well. Training health and the features. Race 2 is built primarily for performance. It supports 115 plus sports modes, interval workouts trainings, load analytics like training peaks integration, recovery metrics, and core fitness tracking. It also tracks sleep stress, HRV in the simplified manners. On the limitation, it lacks some smart features like music storage, payments, or the mic speaker. Suunto chose to focus on the data and the durability over extra luxurious. Vertical 2 covers all of that and more because it's intended as a full adventure watch. It includes tools like its built-in LED flashlight, more advanced mapping possibly, more memory for more maps, and most of these features you will use outdoors. In health metrics and the training insights, both perform strongly, but Vertical 2's extras give it a broader toolkit. If you are serious athletes who just want the pure data, Race 2 is the great. If you want a watch that can serve you during exploration, Vertical 2 adds more utility. So what is the verdict? Which should you choose? So if you are the runner, triathlete, or the performance enthusiast, and you want a powerful watch at a lower cost, Suunto Race 2 is an excellent pick. It offers strong tracking, clean design, great battery for its class, and delivers what many needs without unnecessary extras. That said, if you also go exploring, hike, navigate, and the terrain, or want more advanced navigation durability features like the flashlight, and you don't mind spending extras, Suunto Vertical 2 is a better all-rounder. Adventure choice. Vertical 2 is more flexible, more feature-proof, and more suited for the mixed-up sport plus exploration. If you already have one of the watch, it may or may not be worth upgrading. Depends on whether you will use those extra adventure features, but for new buyers, if your budget allows, Vertical 2 gives more room. So that's my comparison between Suunto Vertical 2 and Suunto Race 2. Each has its strength. Your choice depends on what you do daily and where you go. Let me know in the comment which one you would pick and why. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss more comparisons. Thanks for watching Smartwatch Radar. See you in the next video.